Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in the sign of Libra for 2021. That full moon will be with us on March 28th, 2021 at the time of 2:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon in Libra definitely brings an emphasis on relationships, harmony, balance, and partnerships of all kinds, whether they are romantic, family, co-workers, etc. So Capricorn, this is going to be all about what these lunar cycles will be bringing in for you, past, present, and future. We're going to look at the passing full moon energies and what that brought to you. That would have been the full moon last month in Virgo. Then we're going to look at the current energies of the Libra full moon, and then look at the next 28 to 30 days to get an idea of how that's all going to manifest and work out for you as the moon waxes and wanes. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. I always love to see my fellow Capricorns here in the channel. Welcome to new people who've not been here before, and thank you for my new and returning subscribers. And if you haven't done so yet, I do invite you always to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. And as always, give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button. Let me know you enjoy the content. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started, Capricorn. I'm going to be using two lunar-based decks to start out, and then we're going to get into the tarot as well to get a nice full picture of what's going on with you. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you have for Capricorn for this full moon in Libra of 2021. Very excited to see what comes through for them. Please show us any guidance, messages, and information that they need to be aware of. Thank you so much. Nice. And this card has come up a few times for some of the other reads as well, so I'm going to go through these one at a time for you. So in the immediate past, what was happening over this last 28 to 30 days, Capricorn, as we moved through the energy of the Virgo full moon, was the mutable moon energy. And Virgo is a mutable sign, so you definitely felt that. This brings in greater flexibility. Nothing is yet set in stone, so this was definitely a time of the need to be more flexible, ups and downs, waxing and waning, not getting too worried about anything that was happening, because it's sort of like, well, it's all in flux. And you may have even felt that at times when you were trying to make plans or trying to get things done. And if you really were trying to get something very solid to manifest, it was probably a little bit difficult, to be honest, over this last month. It was a little bit, up and down, nothing yet quite solid. So let's see what clarifies this to get an idea of what that subject was about. Yes, and you might have felt this. You might have felt a little frustration or a little loneliness here with this wolf moon, the energy of hunger, right? It's like, please just tell me out. And this, to me, the wolf moon is the full moon of January, which usually happens during either, Capricorn season or the early parts of Aquarius. So it is in that, deep, cold part of the year. It's definitely about you and your energy. I don't think it's a bad thing in a lot of ways, Capricorn, but if it was more challenging, its ultimate purpose this last 28 days or so was to really teach you to be more flexible and to rely on your own intuition more. Because to me, that wolf moon is really about you kind of doing your own thing and sort of calling or connecting to the divine. So right in the center, this is what's coming through for the current energy of the full moon in Libra. We've got that new moon in Gemini card. Communication is key. So I would say that through this Libra full moon, make sure that you communicate well, make sure you say what's on your mind. And those new moon energies are the birth of something new. So this may be a new way of communicating for you, a new way of thinking, a new way of processing information. whether that means just honoring yourself more, or opening up about yourself more to others. Libra, like I said, is a very relationship-oriented sign, and it does hit your universal 10th house of Capricorn. So even though Libra is a square energy and you might feel more pressure and more challenge and friction with that, at the same time, Libra energy does energize that universal Capricorn house for you. So this could really as well shine a big light on your greater career goals, your personal ambitions, and we know Capricorn's got those. So let's see what clarifies this communication card for you around this full moon. And we have harvest moon fruition. Wow, Capricorn. So you're definitely talking and thinking about manifesting something big and awesome with this harvest card. And that harvest moon, that is the full moon that is both attributed to September and October. So September and October could be, that month where the things that you're starting to talk about now, the things that you're planning for right now, birthing in the moment of this full moon in Libra, and over the next month, that could be when it really starts to manifest. You start to see the result of your communication and your planning is that September-October energy. Interestingly enough, late September, getting into October, it is Libra season, so it connects back to that. Very interesting. Going into the future, the next 28, 30-day cycle here, through this full moon is the full moon in Virgo. So yet again, we're bringing in a little bit of that energy of the passing full moon. Very interesting to me because that is something that I believe you really got some important activations over this last month, Capricorn. And I think that those reverberations are carrying into your future month ahead as well. And this is that reminder that you are good enough. You are worthy of love, you're worthy of abundance, you're worthy of happiness. I think many times it is hard for Capricorn to let themselves enjoy the fruits of their labor. It's tough for us to let ourselves, just feel good about the things we've accomplished. And many times we can be kind of stingy with just giving love to ourselves or giving appreciation to ourselves. We can be kind of we're just gonna tough through it. We don't need any pats on the back. We don't need, any breaks. But this is reminding you, yes, you do. Yes, you do, Capricorn. And, you help a lot of people. You work hard. You do a lot for others. And so this is reminding you to be good to yourself as well and to tune out any negative self-criticism as well. Very important. So let's get into a clarifier on this Virgo card. And we have the hot moon. Ooh, all of these. Okay, all of the clarifiers that came out are all full moon cards. So to me, these are all very important, right? You're getting a lot of, very strong themes. And so for you, this is the hot moon is the full moon of June. So you may notice again, June, September, and October may be really important months for you this year, and then getting back into Capricorn season into January because that wolf moon is present too. So those are the months, those are the moons that are really going to be coming up as strong guideposts for you. But the hot moon is to me about those extremes, right? It's the ups and downs. It can be intensity, and there could be something that you're really working up to in that summer month. So balance those ups and downs, Capricorn. Balance the extremes of, temperament, reaction within yourself. That's very important. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we have got coming up. We're just going to deepen these messages, past, present, future, just like the same layout. Wow. You're going to have a lot of decisions coming up here, Capricorn. I can definitely see that. Now, in this last cycle, the past cycle that has, the mutable moon And then the wolf moon, we have the chariot. So the chariot is actually, ruled by the sign of Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So to me, these moon cycles have been very kind of intense, but also very meaningful and powerful for you. I feel like there's some kind of progress that you have made, and it's been important for you over this last month cycle, personally, professionally, and just as it relates to your own relationship with yourself. You've really had, you're getting some rewards that come from your hard work. You're balancing a lot of different priorities at once, but you do have, of course, strong gifts of determination and willpower here. The chariot is very much, we had that hot moon about the balancing the two sides of yourself. And that's what the chariot really points to, is successfully balancing those two intense sides of yourself, the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, and, having that all come together, learning about your inner emotions, right? And letting, them guide you in a positive way instead of letting them run all over you. So let's get a clarifier on the chariot. And we have the King of Athames. Very nice. Okay, Capricorn, that's some Aquarius energy there. And the King of Swords, King of Athames, that is the definite master strategist. This is somebody that comes up with a good future plan, wants to go forward, thinking about what's coming next, making good plans, making good decisions about where to go next. Sometimes can be a little cool, a little detached, might have required you to detach from some kind of personal drama or issues, but it's a very nice, independent, clear thinking energy. In the immediate, present, current energy of this Libra full moon, on top of the communication, the fruition, we also have the release, same as the Death card in this Angel Tarot. So to me, this is some Scorpio energy. You may have a Scorpio in your life or Scorpio in your chart, but most likely for you, this is endings that are leading to new beginnings. There are some things that are being released, releasing situations or people that have been holding back your energy, and it is a big spiritual transformation going on within you as well. We got the Power card for Cancer, the Power card for Scorpio now. That's really putting a lot of strong energy on your emotional life and center, Capricorn. I think you're having to work with those inner, softer emotions more than usual these days. So let's see what clarifies this card. And we have the Emperor. So wow, talk about like some death and rebirth energy here, because this is Scorpio, and here's some Aries energy with that horned god. That's the Emperor card in this Green Witch deck. And so to me, this is strong Mars energy as well, because Scorpio and Aries used to be both ruled by Mars before the discovery of Pluto. And so to me, Capricorn, you are really like powering through something. And I think something old, some way of being, some way of thinking, some old attitude is dying away so that you can actually emerge as a stronger leader and really go after your dreams, go in the pursuit of the things that you truly want. And of course, right now, the sun is also in the sign of Aries, and that's what creates our Libra moon. So I think this is actually going to have a really nice effect of completing and complementing some of the areas of your life that you may not have been able to express or live as fully within in the past. So going into the immediate future, check it out. Next 28-30 days, we have got this Seven of Cups on top of the Virgo moon and the hot moon. So Capricorn, you've got a lot of choices, and you've got a lot of options, and you've got a lot of things on your plate. Not a surprise for Capricorn, but again, I'm feeling a very emotional energy here, because the Chariot's a water energy. The Death card, the Release card, is a water energy, and so is the Seven of Cups. So these are emotional decisions. You can't procrastinize or procrastinate. I mixed up procrastinate and overanalyze. That's a good word, procrastinize. That makes sense. Okay, so stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward, right? Letting go of having too many things going on at once, right, Capricorn? You might want to really start simplifying over this next month cycle. And we have the Four of Wands. Ooh, Capricorn. For some of you, that might be making a decision between a one or more love interest. For some of you, it's going to be making a big decision about where you want your home to be, because the Four of Wands has a lot to do with house, home, a good stable feeling within the home, a lot of happiness within that home environment, a real feeling of celebration. And for some of you, it may even involve a soulmate or twin flame that you are working with, that you kind of are thinking about building a home with and making some decisions about where you're going to live. On the bottom, we do have that Ten of Swords. So I do feel that some difficult cycles are coming to an end for you in a lot of ways. And look at this Eight of Wands. Wow. Okay, so Capricorn, things are moving quickly. Things are moving a lot quicker than you may expect. But you're definitely leaving some things behind, and you're going in the direction of what you really want. And it's going to take a little decision making. It's going to take stepping into your personal power and really deciding what it is that you want. What do you want to manifest, Capricorn? It's time to talk about it, think about it, plan in a very strong, clear-headed way. Write it down if you need to. Talk it out. Let's get an affirmation on this reading for you. Ooh, and the Angel of Wealth. Very nice, Capricorn. That is blessing you this lunar cycle. I love to see that. So financial flow comes easy to you. So Capricorn, if you've been worried about money, if you've been worried about income, this is really coming through to say, Capricorn, don't you worry. Things will flow to you, and it's time to release those worries, release those doubts, and communicate about how you want to manifest things, and just get working on your plans. When you start getting working on your plans, things just sort of, they start moving. They start moving in a really, really good way for you. So Capricorn, I hope you have an amazing and beautiful Libra full moon, and I will see you guys again soon. Take care.